The cell, the most basic unit of life. Scientists before our time discovered these cells and stated the cell theory. The theory states that all organisms are made of cells, all cells are produced by other living things, and the cell is the most basic unit of life. There are two types of cells, prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells, which are much smaller than eukaryotic cells, do not have a nucleus or other membrane-bound organelles. Instead, the cell's DNA is suspended in the cytoplasm. Unlike prokaryotic cells, eukaryotic cells have a nucleus and other membrane-bound organelles. The nucleus, the largest organelle, encloses the DNA and keeps it protected from anything outside of the nucleus. Now, I'm going to show you what is inside the cell. The cytoskeleton, which is a network of proteins that is constantly changing to meet the needs of the cell, is made of small protein subunits that form long threads of fibers that crisscross the entire cell. In the cell, you see a lot of small little dots. Those are called ribosomes. Ribosomes are organelles that link amino acids together to form proteins. Up next, we have the centrioles, which are cylinder-shaped organelles made of short microtubes arranged in a circle. They are used to divide DNA during cell division. Up next, we have the vacuole. The vacuole is a fluid-filled sac used for the storage of materials needed by a cell. These materials may include water, food molecules, and inorganic ions and enzymes. Most animal cells have many vacuoles. The plant cell has one big vacuole called the central vacuole. Here, the Golgi apparatus modifies, packages, and transports proteins throughout the cell. Vesicles are membrane-bound sacs which isolate and transport specific molecules, like shown. Lysosomes are membrane-bound organelles that contain enzymes. Lysosomes digest and recycle foreign materials or worn-out parts and can fuse with the Golgi apparatus. The mitochondria is an organelle that supplies energy to the cell. The mitochondria can generate energy from the cell and contain its own DNA. Now we go to the second largest organelle, the endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum is an interconnected network of thin folded membranes. The endoplasmic reticulum aids in the production of proteins and lipids. The endoplasmic reticulum also surrounds the nucleus, which is the largest cell organelle. The nucleus stores all of the genetic information, and it is composed of the cell's DNA enclosed in a double membrane called the nuclear envelope. As we go inside, the nucleus also contains the nucleolus. The nucleolus is a dense region where tiny organelles produce proteins and they keep the DNA inside. As we leave the nucleus and the animal cell, we will get to also learn about the organelles of a plant cell, the cell wall, and the chloroplast. The chloroplast converts solar energy into chemical energy through the photosynthesis. They do this with a molecule called chlorophyll, which absorbs light. The cell wall is a rigid structure that gives protection, support, and shape to cell and plants from trouble, like this guy. The cell membrane forms a boundary between a cell and the outside environment and is formed by a binary layer of phospholipids, which is a molecule composed of three basic parts: a charged phosphate group, glycerol, and two fatty acid chains. However, molecules can get through the membrane through passive or active transport. Passive transport is the movement of molecules across the membrane without requiring any energy from the cell. Active transport drives molecules across the membrane from a region of lower to higher concentration by using energy. Thank you for watching this film and learning with me about the cell.